Once upon a time, in the serene landscapes of Tibet, there lived a wise old monk named Tenzin. His days were filled with tranquility, and his heart was a reservoir of compassion. Tenzin was known far and wide for his teachings on finding inner peace, and one day, his reputation reached the ears of a weary traveler from the United States named Sarah. Sarah, burdened by the stress of modern life, sought solace in the ancient teachings of Buddhism. Drawn by the promise that she would never feel sorrows again, she embarked on a journey to meet the venerable Tenzin. Upon reaching the remote monastery nestled in the Himalayas, she was greeted by the warm smile of the aged monk. Tenzin, sensing the heaviness in Sarah's heart, invited her to sit beside him. Under the ancient Bodhi tree, he began to share the wisdom of Buddhism in a language that resonated with Sarah's Western upbringing. He spoke of mindfulness, the impermanence of life, and the art of letting go. As the days passed, Sarah became a devoted student, absorbing the teachings like a sponge. Tenzin guided her through meditation sessions, helping her untangle the knots of worry and anxiety that had bound her spirit. Through the rhythmic chants and the stillness of the monastery, Sarah found a profound sense of peace she had never known. One day, Tenzin took Sarah to a cliff overlooking the valley below. The wind whispered through the prayer flags, and the sun painted the sky with hues of orange and pink. Tenzin pointed to the horizon and said, "Life is like the clouds passing through the vast sky. Just as they come and go, so do our joys and sorrows. Embrace the present moment, for it is all we truly have." Sarah stood there, tears streaming down her cheeks, but these were tears of release, not sorrow. Tenzin's words had penetrated the layers of her being, and she felt a profound sense of liberation. The weight that had burdened her for so long had lifted, and she understood that true happiness comes from within. As the sun dipped below the mountains, casting long shadows, Tenzin and Sarah walked back to the monastery. The monk knew that Sarah's journey had just begun, but he was confident that the seeds of wisdom planted in her heart would continue to blossom. And so, Sarah returned to the United States, not as a mere traveler, but as a bearer of ancient wisdom. The teachings of the wise monk echoed in her daily life, and she shared the profound lessons of Buddhism with those who sought refuge.